Hi everyone, this is Mary from Athena's Bibliotheca, and if you don't notice, I rearranged my bookshelves into a rainbow, or at least I tried to. Does it look like a rainbow to you guys? I tried. And so I've decided that I'm going to give you a tour of my bookshelf, and so I'm sorry if it annoys you that they're out of order or anything. I thought it was going to annoy me, but it doesn't as badly as I thought it was going to. I really like my rainbow shelves. They're really awesome, and I'm so glad that I did it. So I'm going to do a bookshelf tour for you, and just to let you know, it is really difficult to do a bookshelf tour, especially once you've already edited the stinking film that you did. It gets deleted, so you have to do it all over again, because that happened to me, and I was very sad and I almost didn't do it. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. The third book in the Gallagher Academy series by Ally Carter, Don't Judge a Girl by Her Cover. The third book in the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan, The Mark of Athena. Da Vinci's Tiger by L.M. Eliot. The third book in The Wolves of Mercy Falls by Maggie Stiefvater, Forever. The first book in the Samantha series, Meet Samantha. The fifth book in the American Girl Samantha series, Samantha Saves the Day. A Samantha Mystery, The Stolen Sapphire. I'm not exactly sure what number this is from, but it's A Peculiar Crimes Unit Mystery, Bryant and May Off the Rails by Christopher Fowler. Soundless by Rochelle Mead. A Josephina Mystery, Secrets in the Hills. Paper Towns by John Green. Rogue Touch by Christine Woodward. Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure, the junior novelization, adapted by Kimberly Morris. A Stephanie Plum novel, Notorious 19 by Janet Ivanovich. Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. The Spy Who Jumped Off the Screen, a novel by Thomas Kaplan. Book 1 in the Artemis Fowl series, Artemis Fowl by Ian Colfer. Graceline by Kristen Kishore. Book 1 in the American Girl Julie series, Meet Julie. A Stephanie Plum novel, Take Down 20 by Janet Ivanovich. A Disney Fairies book, The Trouble with Tink by Kiki Thrope. Highlander for the Holidays by Janet Chapman. Sarah Dessen, Along for the Ride. A Stephanie Plum novel, 11 on Top by Janet Ivanovich. Matched by Ali Condi. Disney Fairies story, Dulcie's Taste of Magic by Gail Herman. The Fox and O'Hare series, Book 1, The Heist by Janet Ivanovich and Lee Goldberg. Book 2 in the Gallagher Academy series by Ally Carter, Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy. Book 2 in the Lost Boys series by Lillian Carmen, The Lost Girl. Book 2 in the Wolves of Mercy Falls series by Maggie Stiefvater, Linger. Book 1 in the Chronicles of Narnia series by C.S. Lewis, The Magician's Nephew. Book 1 in the Splintered series by A.G. Howard, Splintered. Tinkerbell, the junior novelization, adapted by Kimberly Morris. Birdwing by Raffi Martin. The Heroes of Olympus series, Book 1 by Rick Riordan, The Lost Hero. The Truth of All Things by Kieran Shields. How I Came to Sparkle Again by Kaya McLaren. Book 1 in the American Girl Kit series, Meet Kit. A Disney Fairy Story by Kimberly Morris, Beck Beyond the Sea. The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. A Stephanie Plum story, One for the Money by Janet Ivanovich. The Last Song by Nicholas Sparks. Dreamland by Sarah Dessen. Teen to Teen 365 Daily Devotions by Teens for Teens, edited by Patel Hummel. Book 1 in the Emily Winsnap series by Liz Kessler, The Tale of Emily Winsnap. Hercules, the Illustrated Classic Edition, adapted by Elizabeth Balzer. Book 2 in the Fox and O'Hare series, The Chase by Janet Ivanovich and Lee Goldberg. Book 3 in the Artemis Fowl series, Artemis Fowl, The Eternity Code by Ian Colfer. The Pocket Book for Daring Girls, Things to Do by Andrea J. Buckham and Miriam Paskowskiewicz. The First in the Wolves of Mercy Falls by Maggie Stiefvater, Shiver. Book 2 in the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan, The Son of Neptune. Book 5 in the Chronicles of Narnia series by C.S. Lewis, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Book 1 in the Lost Boys series by Lillian Carmen, The Lost Boys. Book 1 in the 39 Clues series by Rick Riordan, The Maze of Bones. The Night Sky, A Field Guide to Constellations by Jonathan Popple. Book 1 in the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas, Throne of Glass. Book 5 in the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan, The Blood of Olympus. Book 2 in the Talent series by David Labar, True Talents. A Confusion of Princes by Garth Nix. Worlds of Ink and Shadow by Lena Coakley. Book 4 in the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan, The House of Hades. The House of the Star by Caitlin Brennan. Book 2 in the Chronicles of Narnia series by C.S. Lewis, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Book 1 in the Gallagher Academy series, I'd Tell You I Love You, But Then I'd Have to Kill You by Allie Carter. 3-in-1 Fairy Tale Treasures, Snow White and Other Fairy Tales. Nobody's Prize by Esther Freisner. A Disney Fairy Story by Lisa P. Reina in the Mermaid Lagoon. A Disney Fairy Story by Gail Herman, Silver Mist and the Ladybug Curse. The Pocket Book for Daring Girls, Wisdom and Wonder by Andrea J. Buckham and Miriam Paskowskiewicz. A Disney Fairy Story, Fur and the Full Moon by Gail Herman. A Disney Fairy Story by Lisa Driscoll, Vidya and the Fairy Crown. 3-in-1 Fairy Tale Treasures, Goldilocks and Other Fairy Tales. A Horse Called Mayonnaise by Joanne Chitwood Nowak. The third book in the Lost Boys series by Lillian Carmen, Lost and Found. Book 2 in the Emily Winsnap series by Liz Kessler, Emily Winsnap and the Monster from the Deep. 3-in-1 Fairy Tale Treasures, Sleeping Beauty and Other Fairy Tales. An Accidental Detective Story by Sigmund Bauer, Sunrise at the Mayan Temple. Sisters of Isis, Volume 1, which includes The Summoning and Divine One by Leanne Ewig. Toads and Diamonds by Heather Tomlinson. Dork Diaries, Tales from a Not-So-Fabulous Life by Rachel Renee Russell. Fangirl by Rainbow Rao. 3-in-1 Fairy Tale Treasures, Cinderella and Other Fairy Tales. Book 1 in the Princess Diaries series, The Princess Diaries by Meg Bott. Disney Fairies Story by Laura Bergen, A Masterpiece for Bess. The fourth book in the Gallagher Academy series by Allie Carter, Only the Good Spy Young. Irresistible by Susan Mallory. A Disney Fairy Story by Kitty Richards, Prilla and the Butterfly Lie. Alice's Adventure in Wonderland and Other Classic Works by Lewis Carroll. Bridge to Terabithia by Catherine Patterson. Queen of Babel by Meg Cabot. If I Stay by Gail Foreman. Crescendo by Becca Fitzpatrick. Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. The 5th book in the Gallagher Academy series by Ally Carter, Out of Sight, Out of Time. Free Falling by Kirsty Mosley. The 2nd book in the High Society series by Ally Carter, Uncommon Criminals. The 3rd book in the High Society series by Ally Carter, Perfect Scoundrels. The 1st book in the High Society series by Ally Carter, High Society. A novel of Mythgar, Stolen Crown by Dennis L. McKiernan. Invisibility by Andrea Creamer and David Levithan. The 4th book in the Artemis Fowl series, Artemis Fowl, The Opal Deception by Ian Colfer. Kiss Me Deadly, 13 Tales of Paranormal Love, edited by Tricia Tillep. The 1st in the Miss Peregrine's Home series by Ransom Riggs, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. The 2nd novel of Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs, Hollow City. The 3rd novel of Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs, Library of Souls. The 1st in the Grey Griffin series, The Revenge of the Shadow King by Derek Benz and J.S. Lewis. This is a Alice in Wonderland puzzle. So it's like you open it. It's just, it looks like a book, but it's actually a puzzle on the inside. So, yeah. Then these are my 2 box sets. And this one is Sailor Moon, and Sailor Moon is by Nakio Takeuchi. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. This is my Percy Jackson and the Olympians box set by Rick Riordan. The 1st is The Lightning Thief. The Sea of Monsters is the 2nd one. The 3rd is The Titan's Curse. The 4th is The Battle of the Labyrinth. And the 5th one is The Last Olympian. I don't know if you want to see, but these are my movies too. I have Aquamarine, Monsters University, Epic, Prince of Persia, Tangled, Tinkerbell, Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure, Tinkerbell and the Great Fairy Rescue, Secret of the Wings, Pirate Fairy, and Tinkerbell and the Never Beast. And that is all my shelf. I hope you enjoyed it. So, see you next time. Keep on adventuring.